everyone. Welcome in. Friday edition of the Greater Houston Area Ranking Scoreboard. As we discussed yesterday, a lot of changes due to anticipated big weather today. Although in the Houston area, it really doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. Still, a lot of games were moved to Thursday, and when there are that many changes, we're inevitably going to miss something. So there were indeed a couple of games played yesterday that we didn't have on the schedule for yesterday. But let's get right into the scores. 6A yesterday. Number 3, Westfield 74-0 over Aldine. Number 9, New Caney 41-21 over Caney Creek. Number 10, Klein Collins 42-24 over Klein. Number 12, Dickinson, 45-7 over Clearbrook. And number 13, Stratford takes down number 16, Jersey Village, 49-28. Number 15, C.E. King, 48-13 over Westbrook. Number 20, Hightower, 62-0 over Fort Bend, Austin. Number 21, Clear Falls, 47-9 over Clear Creek. And number 24, Cinco Ranch, 56-17 over Seven Lakes. In 5A action, number 1, Fort Bend Marshall took down number 10, Dayton, 52-21. Number 3, Port Arthur Memorial takes down number 11, Kingwood Park, 34-22. And in doing so, wraps up the 5A D1 District Championship and hosting a home game in the first round of the playoffs. Number 4, Port Neches Groves, 42-0 over Galena Park. Number 6, Fulshire takes down number 8, Foster, 58-32. Fulshire will now wait to see the result of the Angleton game to see whether or not they are district champions or finish second. Foster is waiting on the results of the Magnolia West game tonight to see if they will even make the playoffs. In number 3, in 3A, number 1, Columbus, 35-0 over Hempstead. Number 2, Orangefield edges number 7, East Chambers, 28-21. Number 5, Anahuac takes down Tarkington, 50-0. Number 6, Tidehaven, 28-14 over Van Vleck. In 9UL 11-man rankings, unranked Antonio Prep takes down number 1, St. Thomas, 38-35. In 6-man Super 6 action, number 1, Pasadena First Baptist, 45-0 over Beaumont Legacy. Number 2, Baytown Christian, 58-6 over Second Baptist University Model. And number 3, Conroe Covenant in a wild game up in Bryan defeats the Allen Academy Rams 106-56. Now we'll move on to the schedule for tonight's action, where number 1, North Shore will take on Kingwood. Number 2, Katy will take on Katy Taylor. Number 4, Shadow Creek will take on Straight Jesuit. Number 14, Summer Creek hosts number 5, Atascocita. Number 7, Tompkins takes on Peyto. Number 17, Klein Kane plays Tomball. Number 18, Deer Park hosts South Houston. Number 19, Cy Ranch hosts Cy Falls. Number 25, Pearland Dawson is at Alvin. In 5A action, number 2, Lake Creek host number 14, Brenham. Game will decide the district championship who gets the number 1 seed. Both teams will be hosting a home game in the first round. Number 5, Angleton takes on Fort Bend Kempner. Angleton wins 10-5A D1 with a win in this game. Number 7, Manville takes on BF Terry. Number 12, Magnolia West travels to Friendswood, and Magnolia West would clinch a playoff spot with a win, be eliminated with a loss. Number 13, Barbers Hill takes on Porter. Number 15, Texas City takes on Nederland. In 4A, number 1, Belleville travels to Sweeney. And in a big matchup, number 2, Silsbee travels to number 4, Jasper. Number 3, Lumberton travels to Livingston. Number 5, El Campo hosts Brazosport. Number 6, Royal travels to Columbia. Number 8, Houston Washington takes on Houston Scarborough. Number 9, Little Cypress Mauriceville hosts Huffman Hargrave. And number 10, Stafford travels to Bay City. In 3A action, number 3, Hallettsville takes on Yoakum. This game was actually played last night, and it was one that I missed updating here. Give me just this, and I will find the score for that. And Yoakum stuns number 3, Hallettsville, 34-21. Number 10, Brazos travels to Bowling to take on the number 9 Bulldogs. In our non-UIL 11-man action, number 6, Cypress Christian takes on number 10, Bay Area Christian. Number 9, the Woodlands Christian travels to number 7, Houston Second Baptist. Number 8, Fort Bend Christian hosts Beaumont Kelly. Then in tomorrow's action, we're going to have number 11, Cy-Fair hosting Houston Memorial. Number 22, Houston Lamar hosts Houston Bel Air. 5A action, Galveston Ball looks to wrap up an undefeated regular season at Houston Wisdom. And then tomorrow afternoon, we have the SBC Championship games, where number 2, John Cooper will be hosting Fort Worth Trinity Valley, 2 p.m., Sheldon ISD Panther Stadium. And number 3, Houston Episcopal will take on number 4, Houston Kincaid at 7 p.m. at Sheldon ISD Panther Stadium. Open this week in 6A, number 6, the Woodlands, number 8, Ridgepoint, number 23, Clear Springs. In 4A, number 7, Hampshire Fannett. In 3A, number 4, Hitchcock. In 11-man, number 5, St. John's. And in 6-man, number 4, Logos Prep, number 5, Houston Texas Christian, and number 6, Fort Bend Chargers. That's going to wrap it up for the Friday edition of the Greater Houston Area Ranking Scoreboard. Tune in tomorrow, 8 a.m., and we will go over the scores from today. Also, be sure to check out txhsfb.net later today, as we will be posting the consequences of the games from last night, taking a look district by district at what's clinched, what's not clinched, and what's left to play for after Thursday action.